3D shapes. A trip to the grocery store. Justin loves to go to the grocery store. He pushes the cart. He helps his mother find food. The grocery store is a great place to hunt for shapes. Some shapes are plane shapes. A plane shape is flat. It has two dimensions. The length of one dimension, the width is the second dimension. You can measure the length and width of a plane shape. Activity, try this. Plane shapes are also called 2D shapes. The 2D stands for two-dimensional. Can you name these two-dimensional shapes? Every shape has length and width. Rectangle, circle. 3 dimensions. Mom tells Justin that other shapes are solids. Solid shapes have 3 dimensions. You can measure the length and width. You can also measure the height. Shapes with 3 dimensions are called 3D shapes. These shapes have faces. They most often have edges and corners too. The faces of a 3D shapes are the flat parts. The edges are the parts from where the faces join. The corners are the points where the faces meet. A corner can also be called a vertex. Edge, face, and a corner. A loaf of bread is a 3D shape. Sweet spheres. Mom asked Justin to help her pick a bag of oranges. An orange looks like a ball. A ball is a 3D shape called a sphere. A sphere has edges and no corners. These shapes have just one face. The face goes all around the sphere. The objects shown below have a sphere shape. Can you think of other objects that are spheres? Objects with 3D shapes can be piled. Food cubes. Justin and his mother visit the deli counter. The man at the deli counter offers them a piece of cheese. The cheese is cut into cubes. Justin's mother says that a cube is a 3D shape. It has 6 faces. The faces are of equal size. A cube has 12 edges. It has 8 corners. Draw a square. Draw another square. Join the 2 squares using lines like this. You have drawn a cube. The bottom of a cube is a face too. Cylinder shapes. How about soup for dinner? Justin asked. Help me find a can of soup, Mom says. We also need a roll of paper towels. Soup can be messy. They find the can and the towels. Both things have the same shape. Mom explains that the can and the towels are cylinders. A cylinder has 2 edges and no corners. A cylinder has 3 faces. It has a flat face on each end. The third face connects the flat faces. The third face circles the shape. Activity. Use a pencil and paper to trace the net on page 13. Cut out the net. Roll the rectangle into a cylinder. Fold down the circles on the ends. Use tape to hold the cylinder together. Cones come in handy. Oh no, there's a spill on the floor. Justin and his mom see an orange cone shape on the floor near the spill. The cone warns people not to walk there. A cone has 2 faces. One of the faces is a round, flat circle. The second face goes around the circle. It connects the circle with the corner at the other end. A cone has one edge and one corner. Draw the shape on construction paper, then cut out the shape, roll the shape into a cone, then turn the shape onto the magician's hat. You can decorate your hat with stars, moons, and glitter. Can you think of other kinds of cones? Building pyramids. Justin and Mom go to the bakery. Justin sees a tasty piece of cake. The cake has berries piled on top. The berries form a pyramid. The pyramid of berries has 5 faces. One of the faces is its base. A base is a face that has a shape. A base is a face that a shape can sit upon. This pyramid has a square base. Its 4 other faces are triangles. A pyramid that has a square base has 5 corners. There are 4 corners around the bottom. There is 1 corner at the top. This kind of pyramid has 8 edges. Use blocks or books to build a pyramid. There are 5 faces, 4 sides, plus 1 base. Rectangular prisms are everywhere. Justin sneezes into his sleeve. Bless you, says Mom. I almost forgot. We need tissue. Justin picks up a box of tissue. It has a small rectangle on each end. The ends are connected by 4 long rectangles. Mom says the box is a rectangular prism. Count the faces of a tissue box. There are 6. There are 8 corners and 12 edges. Get a pen and paper. Have someone time you. Walk around your house. Write down all the rectangular prisms that you see in 5 minutes. Use your finger to outline the length, width, and height. Triangular prisms at the checkout. At the checkout, Justin and his mom place groceries on the belt. The belt moves the groceries forward, but first they must place a bar on the belt. The bar separates the groceries from other people's groceries. The bar is another kind of prism. It has a triangle on each end. It is called a triangular prism. This kind of prism has 5 faces. 2 of the faces are triangles. The other 3 faces are rectangles. The triangular prism has 6 corners. It has been fun hunting for shapes at the grocery store. Now it is time to go home. Help unpack groceries in your house. Look for the 3D shapes Justin has learned about. Triangular prism. Every item on the belt has a shape.